I was in Home Depot the other day and felt right at home.
What were you looking at?
Paint,
Mm.
ironically enough, right? And I felt right at home because next to me, now I haven't had reason or stepped into a Home Depot in many years,
Mm-hmm.
but there I am. And I heard a mom who was also shopping for paint next to me with her daughter. Cutest little girl. She said, "Oh, wow. I want that one. And I want this one. Look at this color, Mom." And I heard her mom say, "Yeah, when you get a house, you can get whatever color you want." You ain't got no money. You ain't got no house.
Mm-hmm.
You have no need for a color.
Mm-hmm.
You can't afford to like a color.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt right at home. That's how I was raised. When your mom took you to the supermarket, you couldn't afford to touch nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't touch anything.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to walk by the cereal aisle and give your opinion.
Mm-hmm. Really?
No, you're getting these fruity O's.
Oh, okay. I didn't. We got whatever we wanted.
It must have been nice, Nate. It must have been amazing.
It was.
We did. Yeah. Did you have like the name brand cereal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you weren't. No, we was eating.
Loops, Captain
What?
Crunch. Yes, Smacks. Now, see, did you eat Smacks?
No, I never ate Smacks.
Did you eat Smacks?
No.
Oh, then y'all don't know. When you eat Smacks, it makes your pee smell like it.
Why?
What?
Just
Why?
straight up Smacks.
That's your cereal knowledge?
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
like-
you're providing? To
Is it sweet?
It's
what?
sweet,
Her
yeah,
piss
all
or the
sugar.
Smacks? How far y'all want to go? What are we doing?
All cereals are sweet, I think. Well, most of them. But yeah, it makes you smell like Smacks. You should get some.
I don't want to do that.
It's
Nate.
like asparagus. Have you eaten asparagus?
yeah.
I've heard this rumor, but
You
no, I
haven't?
don't. No, I don't eat anything that starts with ass.
We actually have some in the fridge.
It's just me. I don't anything that if you start with ass, I'm not gonna eat it. That's
You
just
know,
not me.
One of my friends, actually, you met her on my birthday trip. Her mom said it's unladylike to eat asparagus
I
Really?
agree.
Well, that
because
was mhm.
your pee will smell bad.
Mhm,
Really?
mhm.
Yeah.
But it's only like that for like a day, maybe a half.
Oh, so you've studied this.
I mean, I've experienced
You've done
it.
scientific
Mhm.
experiment. Have you ever tried asparagus and Smacks at the same time?
I-
Whoa.
You should try that actually. Maybe next week we can order some Smacks.
All the possibilities. Well, no, I didn't get Smacks. And I didn't even get Fruit Loops. I got Fruitios.
Mm.
I got Apples.
Is that Apple Jacks?
Yes. That's what it's supposed to be. Captain Crunch.
Mhm.
I got look at me, I am your captain now. Crunch.
Okay.
That's what he wasn't getting any of that.
Was he Jamaican? 'Cause that's what it sounds.
Tony the Tiger was Jamaican on my cereal. They're great, man.
Stop.
I'm telling y'all the truth in here. All right? The big ass box of cereal, you know what I'm talking about? It's like 40 pounds. And it's, like when we got Unlucky Charms,
Stop.
mad grain. There's 3 marshmallows in the box. That's the cereals that we got, and you couldn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
had to
never
shut up.
liked Lucky Charms.
I don't either.
What?
The marshmallows.
The marshmallows.
Yeah.
They're
It's
disgusting.
the best part.
Mm-mm.
Are y'all kidding me?
You be buying them. That's
Luck-
why I
You buy Lucky Charms?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's why I never.
That coming from Miss Asparagus feels really judgy. All right. Yes, I buy Lucky Charms, Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm good. I don't need to go any further than that.
I don't know if I had Fruity Pebbles. You know what we should do?
Oh, that's the best.
Okay.
What should we
Never
do?
mind. I was going to
What?
say we should get some cereals and we should try them all.
I'm with it.
But I said never mind because a lot of the chemicals in cereal are banned in other countries, so I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Yeah. We really have to go to Turkey then. That's for the callback listeners.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt home at Home Depot because of the way that woman was talking to her child. It took me right back to my childhood. Those were the good old days. And I'm telling you right now, if you are a child, you're probably not listening to this, but if you are a parent, tell your child to enjoy being a child because being an adult sucks. And I really miss being the child at home more than I do being the adult at Home Depot.
Mm-hmm. How many cans of paint did you have to get?
2.
Okay. All right.
Do you like to paint?
Yeah.
Do you paint well though? I mean, you could like to paint, but
Paint what?
A wall.
walls.
Yeah.
You are just lying to us, Nate. Why are you lying? Wait. Why? You could just see that she was lying. This is the first time that the producer can see you as we record. We are obviously in a new studio. The setup is different. Did you see her face?
Yeah.
Why did you lie to us like that?
I can't.
You,
I can't.
yeah?
Yeah.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You either lying or you really good at it and you think we're going to ask you for help. And that's why you're not. That's why you're sheepish. I don't know which one it is. Welcome to In the Moment.
I'm in the moment. Stay in the moment. Yeah, hey, look, check. I'm in the moment. They try to hold me down. I just re-up and then I just reload it. Yeah, hey, look, stay in the moment.
Obviously, we're in a new studio, so we should address that. The studio is currently under construction. We are in a brand new place, and I'm excited about it, and we are still putting it together. I used last week in order to try to get it going. And I had an evergreen episode that I played for y'all. And it was still brand new material, even though it wasn't updated material. But I still didn't want to do like a best of. I still gave y'all something new. But in all transparency, yes, we had to film that months ago. But Nate is live and direct in the building, still here.
Here I am.
That is Mother Nature. I am Mo Mitch, the producer, is with us. Hello.
Hey.
And in the brand new studio, we can actually look at each other as we record now.
Mm-hmm.
We no longer have to look at your back. That
The
feels
back of my head.
Yeah. I still think she's going to be landing the plane wrong. Something tells me them signals is still not going to be the best. But I'm excited about this, and please bear with us as we work on the studio and get everything back in order. But I promise you, bigger and better things and big announcements coming very, very soon in the near future. If you are a Patreonizer, you will hear it first. Other than that, how is everybody doing before we get started?
I'm tired.
Okay. Would you like to share more?
No.
All
but
right.
I'm okay though, but I'm tired.
Welcome to being an adult. This is what I'm talking about. I don't think there's a time when I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Nate, how you doing?
I'm good. Cold, but I'm good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cold. Are you cold?
No, this keeps me warm.
Meanwhile, they both have on like hoodies and layers and all the
The
things.
same thing you have on,
We
Nate.
actually have the same thing on, Nate.
Y'all have on the same exact thing.
Yours has a zipper though.
Yeah.
Yours have a zipper too. Oh, you have
Hers
like
is
a half,
zipped up?
You got a
Yeah.
half zipper. Yeah.
Oh, I'm missing socks.
Nate gonna have them thinking we in the same studio that Jim Jones and them recording.
You can see your breath.
Yeah.
Go like this.
Ah. If y'all see smoke in here, it is not the wind. I can promise you that. So I went to Europe on the European leg of my tour, therapy in real time, which was amazing.
I'm glad that you went because I know you were hesitant because of what's going on with the war and everything.
There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot going on in my world. And this was not good timing.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that I cannot wait to talk to y'all about, but in due time. But yes, there was a big decision to be made.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, everybody was like, you'd be ridiculous to go. Flights are getting delayed. People are being harmed out here. There's a lot going on. And I don't even know, honestly, at this point, if going there is worth it. Do people even want to hear comedy at this point, right? Especially from people in different countries. I don't know what to think. But we go. We decide last minute. I posted on Instagram, and everybody's like, yo, go. If they want you there, they've asked you to be there, go, keep your word. And so we did. As a team, we decided, let's go. We're going. We get there, and the flights were great. No issues on the flights.
Mm-hmm.
I was very, very grateful for that. Now, the shows themselves, let me start by saying I'm very happy I went.
Good.
Shout out to Europe. Shout out to Belgium. Shout out to Brussels. Shout out to the Netherlands. Shout out to Amsterdam. Shout out to Rotterdam.
Mm-hmm.
I had a time.
Mm-hmm.
And it started in Belgium. That was our first stop. Brussels. A lot of my friends were like, what? Where?
Mm-hmm.
Is it black people there? I don't know.
Mhm.
I know they like chocolate. Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. We'll figure it out. So we land. We get in the Uber. The Uber driver is really cool. one of the guys who takes pride in his hometown. He's telling us everything, telling us all about the town, telling us about the healthcare in Europe, all of these things you've heard about before. And in my head, I'm like, I wonder if there's black people here. But I didn't say it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost like with your phone, you say something in your head and your phone somehow heard it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that happened with the Uber driver. Because as soon as we got to a certain neighborhood, I looked outside. It was nothing but black people.
Oh.
And I didn't expect this. I was like, wow. And then he said, well, as you can see, we've entered the African part of town. I didn't know how to feel about that. I didn't know. I was like, all right.
Uh-huh.
I guess you knew I was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
And we did enter that part of town. And it felt just like Brooklyn, New York.
Now, was it African or African American, just like in general? Like expats, or were they native Belgian?
African,
Okay.
right?
They were African.
They were
There's-
African.
There are a lot of expats in Brussels.
Okay.
So we discover this, and Brussels is chill. It's amazing. And I had no idea what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And truth be told, on this tour, every show is very different. So sometime I'm pulling up to do 30 minutes. Sometime I'm pulling up to do an hour.
Yeah.
Sometime 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I get them confused. So when we land in Brussels, behind the scenes there's a lot more going on, right? So my mind is not all the way there.
Mm-hmm.
They tell me, you're doing an hour here. Does an hour where? Here in Brussels, like this is one of those. I did not know this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm going there. It's just like 15-minute showcase. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have to add 45 minutes to my set. Mind you, when we land, the show is that day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, God is really stretching me. This is like one of those moments in life. Let's see if you are who you say you are.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So now I'm getting it right. I learned immediately why the healthcare, and I told them this, is so much better in Europe
Mm-hmm.
because they make up for it in other ways.
Okay.
For example, we went to McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Not my fault. I know I'm going to get judged for that.
Okay.
The team wanted to go to McDonald's. There's a
Okay.
McDonald's everywhere. It's convenient. It's open
Mhm.
late at night. What do you want me to do? I know y'all going to be on me for this, right?
But I hear over there their menu is very different.
It is very different.
Okay.
And they don't claim Brussels sprouts. I learned that while I was
Okay.
there.
Would they just call them sprouts?
They just don't call them anything. They don't even want you to know that that's where it originated. I had to Google it to see if that was really a thing.
Okay.
And it is. They
Mhm.
now, I believe they now develop Brussels sprouts in California, but it came from Brussels.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll tell you beer, chocolate, fries, anything else?
Waffles.
Waffles. So we go to McDonald's, order all this McDonald's, then try to go to the bathroom. You gotta pay to get in the bathroom at McDonald's.
Huh.
It's your shitty food. Your food is the reason I gotta go to the bathroom. Now I
Mhm.
gotta pay for that?
Mm.
And that's how I feel like they make up with the healthcare.
Gotcha.
So we
And
go
at every place,
every McDonald's.
or no, any restaurant, you got to pay.
A lot of them. You gotta pay. You gotta pay.
At the train, also, we took like
Yep.
somewhat of an Amtrak
Mm-hmm.
to use the bathroom. We had to pay to
Gotta
get in
pay.
per person.
I feel like that's a good compromise.
I would say.
Yeah.
They did say that the healthcare is not all it's cracked up to be.
Oh, okay. Well, then
It's
that's
like
fine.
it's Americans think that it's more than it is. It is
Mhm.
cheaper.
He said it's good to live out here if you don't have any health problems. Because, we always hear out here that in Europe, they get free college, university,
Mhm.
free health care. But he said if you are sickly, it's not good.
Mm.
So as long as you healthy, it's a good place
Mhm.
for healthcare, which is
Now-
pretty much anywhere you live.
Is it now? Is it just Brussels, or is it like anywhere in Europe?
Anywhere in Europe.
Hmm.
At that particular time, but what he was speaking to.
Okay.
Now, so I didn't know. This is the thing about being a comedian and now doing a world tour for the first time. I have no idea what jokes are going to take, what's not going to take. You got to be ready to read the room. You got to be ready to pivot. I don't know if there's going to be one black person in the room when I
Mhm.
walk in. I don't know if there's going to be one American in the room when I don't know if anybody's going to be in there that speak English. I don't know anything, right? So the first night, we're in Brussels, and I have to do an hour. We go to the spot. Nice spot. It's like a bar/comedy club. It's upstairs. The room is packed. It's full. We locked in. We ready to go. I walk in. I meet the comedian that's opening for me for the first time. Now, I could have done my research, but to be transparent with y'all, I only truly do my research on a comedian when the crowd is full of people who are coming to see me.
Okay.
When it's a venue, when I know most of these people don't know who I am, they're just coming to see a show, I won't stop the opener from, he got the opportunity, whatever he's coming out to talk about, let him do it.
Yeah.
Right? If it's great, wonderful. If it's not so great, it doesn't make me look bad. So cool. So I walk in. Now, mind you, this is like big leagues. He has his comedy book. And he's reading and he's writing in it. No big deal. Right before the show, I meet him, introduce myself, find out his name is Philip. He's white and half Asian. That's what he told me when he introduced himself. I said, okay, respect.
Okay.
I'm Maurice. That's it. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So now the show begins. Now all of the comedians are in the back. There's another guy. His name is Louise. He's opening up the show. He's hosting the show. And he goes up there and he does his thing. He's a lot of energy, gets the crowd into it. I'm like, all right, I'm starting to get into my groove. And I asked for a beer. This was my first moment of realizing it's different in Belgium. When I got the beer, they was like, yo, be careful with the beers. I'm a grown man, Nate. I've been drinking beer a long time. What you mean, be careful with the beers? Like, listen, I'm just telling you, give the beer 30 minutes. I said, I'll be back in 10. Stop playing with me. They're like, all right, people leave here throwing up, vomiting, because they can't. It's Belgium. This is where the beer is the beer. I'm like, I ain't worried about no beer. Cool. I'm back there, I'm drinking. They call Philip up. Philip go up there. His first joke. Shout out to Philip, dude. I'm cool with Philip. I'm just telling you what happened. His first joke was something to the extent of, women think that I have a lot of pubic hair. But in reality, that's not the case. The hair on my feet are just long. Something like that. Something in that area, right? And then you know how you always get the one drunk woman that's in the back, they go, ha! Like she related. But everybody else was in there like the way you looked when we went to the comedy show, stone face, right? Like, where's the joke? So immediately I was like, this is going to be a long night for my man. So at first I'm getting like that secondhand embarrassment as a comedian. And I'm sitting there like, come on, bro, you got this. Come on. Like you better than this. And then when the jokes didn't hit, as a comedian, you have to pivot. And this was his pivot moment because the opening did not work. Now, mind you, he's set to do 30 minutes. And then I'm doing an hour after that. He said, all right, well, since that didn't work, I guess we'll try racism. This man's pivot was racism. I've never seen that be someone's safe space. Like when you scared of the room, racism? Okay. So I thought this must be how they get down in Europe. I was prepared for this.
Okay.
So he goes, people say I'm racist. That's not true. Actually, it is. Everyone's a little racist if we're going to be honest. Let's just tell the truth. So then I heard that same one person go, ha! I said, okay, we've identified the racist in the room. She's making it very clear. So then he goes, I think he started off with like, I'm half white, I'm half Asian, and then he told a racist joke about that. It got a few laughs. Then he said, and if it's nighttime and it's dark, what do you do if you see a black person? And you know how you can feel the room go tense? I could feel it. A few people looked at me for confirmation. They turned around. And I'm waiting for the punchline like everybody else. Right? Mind you, it's only 2 black people in this entire room.
Okay.
It's me and it's another guy who's sitting in the front. Now, in my mind, I'm wondering if Philip had this joke in the tuck, and when he saw me, he said, shit, I wasn't prepared for this. But now you got to tell the black joke in front of the black man. Before he could answer it, I heard somebody say, run. I said, wow. Now, I wasn't upset because no one else reacted. The room didn't react at all. It was just that one person who said run, and there was no laugh. Then he said, well, no, you don't run, but you get a little tense, and then whatever the punchline was, it wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
And I promise y'all, I'm gonna be clear. As a black man, if you tell a racist joke against black people, if it's funny, I will laugh.
Yeah, I will too.
It's fine, but it just wasn't funny, right? And so then he kept going, and it wasn't his night.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how at some point, maybe if it's not your night, 15 minutes in, you'll say, that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
That man used all 30.
Mm.
Trash the entire time. Now, when I go up, I have a decision to make. How much am I going to make fun of him?
Because I definitely would be.
Because I'm definitely going to make fun of him. Right? So I go up and I talk about the racist jokes not landing and learning to pivot as a comedian. Maybe racism is not the best pivot in the world, especially when your main joke is directed at the guy who's coming on after you.
Mm-hmm.
A real pivot would have said, maybe the black joke doesn't work tonight, right? And I addressed it. And then I also said, but who said run? That's who I really got the problem with. More than even him coming up here with that whack ass joke.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of y'all thought that the solution was to run when you see a black person in the dark? And to my surprise, of all of the people in this room, the bartender puts her hand up.
Mm.
It was the bartender.
Mm.
The same one who made me them weak ass drinks.
Mm.
But you can't make a weak beer in Belgium, so I had her card that night.
Mm-hmm.
Them beers was popping. So I said, it was you, the bartender? And then she was like, oh, yeah, but I was just joking. I said, all right, I'm just joking too. And I said, nobody tip her ass tonight. I said, in fact, when I do come to bring you your tip, take your own advice. Run. and don't stop running, because it ain't nothing to look back here for. And then I went on to have an amazing set, an amazing time. Shout out to Brussels. I was afraid of them not getting or relating to my jokes. It was the complete opposite.
Mm.
They were there to laugh. They were there to have a good time. I did a lot of crowd work. I talked about the couple to my left, the only other black guy in the room. I talked about these three guys in front of me a lot of the night. And everybody who I joked on took pictures at the end.
Mm-hmm.
They all had a great time. It was amazing. Nothing out the ordinary happened except when it was time to get my payment.
Okay.
That was the only bad thing.
Okay.
I think in Europe, they're a little more trusting than we are here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't aware of that.
Okay.
So the promoter who helped us put the show together, I got there, I did the show. It was a great night. In fact, you can say I saved the show
Mm-hmm.
from the first, So at the end of the night, I'm like, all right, show is done. We're celebrating, drinking this Belgian beer. And I'm like, normally that's how it works here. They have your check ready for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. You go up there, you do your thing. Here's your check. Good night. He didn't have my money.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, how I get paid?
Uh-huh.
He said, oh, we'll just wire it to you. I said, when? He said, oh, tomorrow or the next day. Fam,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if I'm ever see you again.
Right, right.
Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, no, man, you're saying like you don't trust me. I don't. I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
With all due respect, you could be the nicest, most honest guy on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
How do I know that?
Yeah.
I've never been in a situation before where they ask you to do the job, you do it, and then they tell you we'll pay you when we pay you. It's not like we live in the same country and I can
Right.
just pull up at your door.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get on this plane, I'll probably never see you again in life.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just decide, I don't feel like paying them, what do I do?
Right.
So I didn't know what to do,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot like, and I'll get to this later, a lot like we saw the Harlem come out of Tiana Taylor at the Oscars,
Mm-hmm.
the Brooklyn came out of me
Mm.
in Europe.
Mm.
I was like, I need my money.
Yeah.
Like now.
Mm-hmm.
Was I wrong for that?
No, because they didn't tell you that that's what it was going to be, right?
Not at all.
So there was no heads up. No, that just doesn't. I mean, that's not what we do. So I think they should be understanding, but I don't think you were wrong for that.
And in their defense, we didn't, at least I don't believe we did. You can correct me if I'm wrong. We didn't say need the money at the end of show either.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of an unwritten rule, I
Right.
thought, of doing the job, right?
Mhm.
If you hire someone to come to your home and perform a service, they don't leave and you say, yo, I hit you later whenever I get it. Like, no, they want their money before they leave your home.
Mm-hmm.
And rightfully so, right? And so, yeah, I was like, I'm not getting on this plane without my money. It was a nice amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like so I'm like, not. He said, well, what do you want me to do? Walk to an ATM? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sounds like a solution to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what we did, Nate.
Okay.
I walked to the ATM
Mm-hmm.
and we got the money. And then we reached out and said, thank you for having us. Thank you for everything. Everything was amazing. I ain't heard from that man since. Hey, Brussels, one and done.
Okay.
But it's not my fault.
Yeah, I think you should probably look that up and see if like anyone has ever posted that on YouTube. Like, is that a normal thing?
Well, I'll tell you how I know it's normal. Funny you should ask, right? Our dumbasses were going to get on the plane to fly from Belgium to the Netherlands because I had another show in Rotterdam. And then we were also going to head over to Amsterdam, which is one of my favorite places in the world. And then they were like, a plane? That's like going from Jersey to New York on a plane. Like, what are y'all doing? And so we like, okay, so they helped us and we figured it out. We got on a train, 1, 2, 3, right? It was simple. Except for when you get on a train out there, you don't know what's first class and what's regular class.
Okay.
It all look the same. First class is just empty.
Okay.
And it's not like the MARTA or,
Oh.
the subway, because, you hear train and people that are from Atlanta might think that you're getting on the MARTA or.
No, I was thinking Amtrak.
Okay, so, yeah, I think I might have said
Okay.
that. Okay.
I've been on Amtrak before.
It's similar to that. And so we got on or whatever, and they kicked us out of first class. That was embarrassing. We didn't know, right? We just see red and blue. And so I don't know. I'm thinking, all right, we'll go with the blue, whatever. And then the dude come and he looks at the ticket and he's like, come on, man. I'm like, oh, now we like those people. So I said, my man, what does it take? He said, nah, it's nothing you can do. You can't upgrade it now. I said, come on. So we had to take the bags and then pardon me, through the whole damn train. We had this, we all the way from the front to the back now, right? It's a whole thing. But cool. We get to Rotterdam. And now I have to do 15 minutes, right? So I'm excited about this. I'm like, 15 minutes is a breeze. So we eat, we enjoy Rotterdam. I learned that pepper spray is illegal there.
Okay.
And I did enjoy the food, but it could have used some more salt and pepper. So apparently spraying pepper is also illegal there. I discovered.
Okay.
These are local jokes that I'm working out there, and they're working. They're hitting, right? And I get to Rotterdam, Nate. Guess who's on the card?
The guy from the other place?
You guessed it. Mr. Racist himself is on this card too.
Okay.
So I'm headlining at this spot, and it's like 4 other comedians going up before me. He's one of them. So when I get there, they're like, first they was upset with me because they're like, you're late. And I'm like, I'm late. They told me that I was scheduled to go on at 11 something, but the show started at 8:30. So I got there at like 10.
Yeah.
And they was looking at me like, we were panicked. We were at it. And I'm like, for what? I was across the street eating, chilling with no pepper. What's the problem? And I didn't realize that's another thing. I guess it's different there. Like they expect you, even if you're headlining, to be there on time like everybody else. I had to learn that. I said, okay. They were in a full panic to the point I went to my Instagram. Philip, Mr. Racist, is calling me on Instagram. Where are you, dude? I'm like, not you. Being worried if I'm going to catch your racist jokes tonight. So I get to the spot and it smooths itself out. They give us a room and it's cool because we sit in this room. We watching the show on the TV. And my only question was, did I miss Philip? I wanted to know, is he going to go with the same exact set that didn't work across the way? And he did. He didn't change it up a bit.
Okay.
They got maybe 2 or 3 more claps this time.
Wow.
So I think there were a couple more racists in the building
Okay.
to help him through his set. And then he came in, he said hello to us, and then he went on about his way. And we still follow each other. So I guess I have a racist friend now.
Oh, okay.
I have a racist comedian friend. And then lovely set once again. And that one I'll actually post on Patreon for the Patreonizers to see. They recorded that entire set. And I I go to leave. Same thing. Said, hey, my man, is my money? He said, oh, man, yeah, we wire it here. I said, oh, this again. Everybody's a fan of The Wire. Suddenly, HBO must be huge in Europe, right? And then I had a decision to make. Because how many people am I going to walk to the ATM to get my money? And so I said, you know what? This wasn't as much time or as much money. I'm going to trust this one. I don't feel like doing this every time.
Right.
And I walked away. And I trusted the fact that I would get my money. And did I?
I don't think you've given me the right information. I've been meaning to get to that.
Now you see why I walked home to the ATM? Now do you understand? It wasn't you. It wasn't personal, my man. But you see what I'm saying? But I don't think they're running from us. But I still haven't gotten my money now.
No,
right?
they're not running from us. The owner, I'm in contact with the owner and his assistant.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, so I guess that's the norm there. And I think the guy is truly offended that I walked him to the ATM. And something tells me, and him and the other promoter know each other.
Okay. So I think I know what's going on here.
Oh, so he trusted you. But he walked me all the way to an ATM, right?
No, you know what it is? What it is that he called him in advance and he was like, hey, Mo is on his way. And just tell him you'll pay him later.
Some tells me he didn't call me Mo. Some tells me he called me something Philip would have came up with.
Oh, my God.
Some tells me, Nate, yeah, you better have his cash ready. Debo is coming. Tuck your chain in. I think it was Friday, too. All right. Let's tell him why I'm mad.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Remember a couple weeks ago, we spoke about how the two of you drive with your knees. Now, I hope since this conversation that the both of you have tried at least to get a little better at this.
Better at driving with their knees?
No,
Yes.
better at not using your knees to drive.
I did it the other day and I started laughing. And he was like, why are you laughing? And
See? And y'all gonna have people trying this. And what if they knock knee?
oh, my God.
Well, I feel like if they're knock-knee, they can really grip it good.
All right. I feel like they're gonna struggle with them corners, but whatever. All right. I will never, for as long as I live, walk into a place to get something to eat ever again.
Why was it like nasty? Bad customer service? Stink or anything?
All of the above.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I've been door dashing for quite some time. If you have been door dashing and it's been a while since you stepped foot, don't step foot. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we went to Papa John's. Everybody I was with, that's what they wanted. My lady tells me, yo, the food is ready. So I'm thinking all I got to do is get out and get the food. It's ready for pickup. It tell you on the app. This reminds me, first of all, of there was a time when Domino's, I don't know if they still do it, but they would tell you on the tracker, step by step, how your pizza was going.
That's what Papa John's does.
Same thing?
I think they all do it now.
Do they still tell you, like, Rodrigo checked your food for deliciousness? Because how? Now I would like to really know. Like how, I asked one time. One time they say, yo, Rodrigo checked your food for deliciousness. So when he got there, I said, yo, you Rodrigo? He said, yes. I said, how'd you check my food for deliciousness? And he looked at me like, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, hey, the app said did you lick my pepperonis? That's what I'm asking. Because how else do you know if something is delicious, Rodrigo?
That sounds crazy.
That's
Did you
what I'm
lick
saying.
my pepperoni?
Yo, nah. Yo, you can't ask Rodrigo if he licked your sausage. Yo, did you?
Because
How else he know, Nate? Y'all tell me another way you know if something is delicious if you don't taste it. How you know I'm crying here? Tell me another way. If you didn't lick my sausage, how you know how it tastes? How you know? Now I wanted Rodrigo to tell me. He ain't tell me. He looked at me like, I ain't got no time for this. And then when he got back in the car, he never told me. Anyway, so Papa John said that the food was ready.
Mm-hmm.
I get out, I go in the store. It's probably 3 people in the store at the time that I walk in. It's one woman that's calling out orders. It's one woman that's actually making, I don't really know what she's making. She has beats on. She has like one headphone on, one headphone off.
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of like doing something in the back. And then there's one guy that's flipping the pea. He's doing this with the dough. He's dough boy. Homegirl with the beats on looks like she does this all day. Just hands on her lap to wipe the dust off the pizza. So you know how like those photos on Instagram that the women take sometime with their handprint on their ass? She has that all over her pants.
Gotcha.
So you can tell she's just doing that all day. The woman that's calling out the pizzas is calling out names. She's like April, Rodrigo. And then she gives away the only 3 pizzas that's on the shelf. Now there's no more pizzas. I thought my pizza was ready. So I go, excuse me, she go into the back. Like she heard me too, and she just kept going to the back. I said, cool. 6 more people walk in after me. No one looks clean. I'm just telling you what I saw in there. Now it's 9 of us in here. It smells in here. It's hot in here. The next thing I know, I hear the woman with the dough all over her going, who are you talking to? Because who are you really talking to? And then I hear the guy go, yo, you do this too much. You always doing too much. Why is you going? And he's flipping the dough as he's doing. Yo, you wildin'. You doing too much. And she goes, nah, because every night with this. So I'm like, they really about to do this right here? While he's doughing it up? They start fighting. She comes back. I said, hey, is the order ready? She goes, oh, it's in the oven. The order was in the oven for another 15 minutes, Nate. People are coming in and out of the store. I'm standing there. They in the car laughing at me. My lady think it's funny. She's sitting there in the car dying laughing. I'm like, I never want to go through this again. I'm here to tell you. I'm going to say it. Papa? You know what I'm talking about? Papa.
No.
You don't know what Papa is?
Look at her face.
Papa. Papa can't know this is happening. Because you know they got rid of Papa. Because he said the N-word.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Papa John's went under fire when Papa said that they caught him saying the N-word.
Okay.
That's when Shaq came on board. Because that's what they always do. They do some racist and then they go hire Shaq.
Shakaroni.
Then he got the Shakaroni.
I know none of this.
This happened.
Oh, it's probably because I don't watch TV.
Right. So when I walked in, there was the 3 people that worked in the store were all black. They were in there fighting. Calling each other names, not having the pizza ready.
Okay.
Bring Papa back. No, sometimes you know what? Hey, sometimes you just gotta let it fly. Shaq ain't gonna fix this. Cause Shaq ass ain't in the Papa John's waiting. He at Home Depot flirting with the employees. I seen him.
I thought you were going to say he was at Krispy Kreme.
I don't know. Why would he be there?
Because he owns it.
He owns everything. Shaq owns every damn thing. But that was enough of an experience for me to never go back. I never want to be inside. When is the last time? This don't happen at the Zeki's, right?
No.
See my point?
Oh, my goodness. No.
How many black people you see working in there?
About 2 or 3.
But there's others.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely
When the
others.
2 or 3 run the...
Yeah.
All right, forget it. Support black business. I'm joking. I'm just joking. The Oscars. Should we start with Michael B. Jordan or Tiana Taylor?
Surprise me.
Okay. Well, let's get the goodness out the way before we get to the jokes.
Okay.
Congratulations to Michael B. Jordan.
Congratulations.
That's amazing. Let's listen to what Michael B. Jordan had to say, and let's watch him win Best Actor at the Oscars.
God is good. God is good. And, yeah, Mama, what's up? Y'all know how I feel about my mother and my father's here. Your Pops, where you at? My dad came in from Ghana. He flew in from Ghana to be here. my brother, my sisters here, my family. I want to thank Warner Brothers. I want to thank Mike and Pam for believing in this dream, this vision of Ryan Coogler, and betting on the culture and betting on original ideas and original artistry. And you're an amazing, amazing person. I'm so honored to call you a collaborator and a friend, and you gave me the opportunity and space for me to be seen. And I love you too, bro. Love you to death. I would like to thank my incredible cast. Wumi, thank you so much for giving Smoke opportunity to be him. Haley at home, she's getting ready to have a baby right now. Thank you so much for being the other half of Stack. Miles, Delroy, Jamie, everybody, Lily, Omar, the entire cast. I thank you guys for supporting me through this. My team, Phil Sun, Greg Slewitt, Lindsey Gallen. Man, y'all. I stand here because of the people that came before me. Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Halle Berry, Jamie Foxx, Forrest Whitaker, Will Smith, and to be amongst those giants, amongst those greats, amongst my ancestors, amongst my guys. Thank you, everybody in this room and everybody at home for supporting me over my career. I feel it. I know you guys want me to do well, and I want to do that because you guys bet on me. So thank you for keep betting on me. And I'm gonna keep stepping up, and I'm gonna keep being the best version of myself I could be. So I just want to say thank you for everybody in this room that had something to do with my success. I love you guys, and everybody at home who supported Sinners, who went to go see the movie once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. Thank you, because you guys made this movie what it is. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I loved, that was touching to me.
Mm-hmm.
The genuineness of it, of him in that moment. I can't believe I've done it. I think that's amazing. Congratulations to him. I think he had more lines in that speech than he's had in most of his movies, but that's not the point. I know a lot of people give Mike a lot of heat for his acting and if he can or he can't act. And honestly, I don't think in this moment it matters.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a guy who set out to do something in Hollywood, who had a dream, who had a goal, and a lot of people thought he could be a leading man, but they didn't know one day if it was ever going to be true, and he did it. And I love Ryan Coogler going up to him to give him a pound and then getting out of the way, but just having that moment with him. Sinners, it took over, and I think it rightfully so. It deserved to do so. Yeah, I think it was great. I think it was great to see Mike get up there and accept that award.
I still haven't seen Sinners.
You should watch it.
Wow.
You should watch it. My grandmother hasn't seen it either. I know a lot of people still haven't seen it. I get it. I think the whole Jordan Peele, Ryan Coogler, a lot of hints in the movies, a lot of people kind of walk away from it because they don't want to deal with it. And the fact that it's horror. I think a lot of people, it's horror, but it's not scary. And yes, there are some innuendos and some things that you should probably do some research before you see it or after you watch it, depending on how you like to. But I think everybody should watch it. I think it's a great movie.
Okay.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
I think it's a great movie. And I think Michael B. Jordan was great in it. And I think it's much deserved, and I'm very happy to see it. I wondered if he was going to mention Will Smith, speaking of smacks. But I think he deserved to, even though Will did what he did. It's still true in its essence. Someone else who almost smacked someone at the Oscars was Tiana Taylor. Did you see this?
No.
She had a moment where she was being pushed.
I saw it, but it was on mute, so I didn't know what was going on. But go ahead.
And yet another battle, right? Because isn't that the name of the movie she's in? Isn't it, what is it? A Battle Again? Yet another battle.
Yes.
And here's what happened.
You're a man putting your hands on a female.
Go backstage. Put over a little bit.
Because he's putting his hands on a female. What are you doing? He literally shoved me. He put even her. He was damn near shoving her. You just saw us in the stage. Shove us for what? Everybody's still happy. Everybody's having a good time. But you shove me. That's a different story. You can say no and break. Shove me. That's a different story. Do not touch me. Do not shove me.
Now, I tried to take this moment seriously. It appears that Tiana Taylor was pushed in the crowd by a man.
Yes.
And she was giving him the business,
Mm-hmm.
letting him know that you don't treat women like that. What's your problem? You're rude. Relax. I'm from Harlem. Don't get it twisted. The comments wouldn't let me be serious. Because all they keep talking about is the roof of this poor woman's head. Whose roof is that?
That was the only thing I could see. I was trying to listen to what she was saying, but I was like, what is that?
They said she got a silver convertible. They say, yo, whose tracks is that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Can we look at some of the comments? Because people were going crazy on her roof. They could have sprayed that lady hair to cover that track, though.
Why nobody tell that lady her track showing?
I can't look at anything else besides that track showing. Stop trying to control a woman's response to disrespect and address the disrespectful individual instead. I do agree with that. It seemed as if whoever track star is, it seemed as if she was pressing Tiana and not the man that was allegedly being aggressive. But it was hard to stay on track with with whatever was going on with Tiana because of the silver fox in the video. Now, if you go to the next one, it appears as if Tiana took her anger out on the director, Paul Thomas Anderson, after she put him in a headlock during the Oscars celebration for one battle after another.
Oscars tonight for casting, actor in a supporting role, adapted screenplay, film editing, directing, and best picture.
You see the way she grabbed him? I know he was thinking, damn, it really is one battle after another. You win an Oscar, now I'm in a headlock.
Maybe she likes to wrestle.
Well, yeah, I think she was still wound up from earlier before. She put the wrong person in the headlock, though. She was supposed to put Silver Fox in the headlock. Why she put my... But listen, if Paul Thomas is not complaining about it, then neither am I. Congratulations to both of them for... did you see one battle after another?
No.
I watched it on the plane, but I got to watch it again. I had my own battle going on the plane. I didn't really get to watch it. Did you enjoy it? I know you watched some of it.
That's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio?
That's the one.
Okay, yeah, I watched it.
Dak Prescott.
Okay.
I won't stay here because it's older news now, but we didn't record last week. It appears as if he is struggling to get a ring off and on the field. Somebody said Dak Prescott can't even win in the conference finals of marriage. So he was engaged.
Yep.
Met this woman, I believe, 4 years ago.
Okay.
At a bar. Had 2 babies with her. He just signed a $300 million contract. Life looks great.
Yeah.
Can't be much better. They're on a yacht celebrating their bachelor/bachelorette party. Let's stop here for a second. Is that ever a good idea?
What, to combine them?
Correct.
I wouldn't want to, but I mean, some people might be into it.
You know what I feel? Even if you are into it, your friends are not. The bachelor party to me almost feels like it's for your friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even if you feel like I'm still in the honeymoon phase, I want to be with my wife all the time, I'm cool, my fiance all the time, your friends don't want that. And her friends don't want that. I don't think that should ever be a thing. What do you think?
I don't think it's a bad idea. But like you said, if I don't think your friends would like it, I don't think my friends would like it. You get what I'm saying? I don't think exactly what you said. I don't think your friends, not as in you, but just in general.
Because I feel the same way about a last hurrah as I do about when people ask a comedian the day of the show if you're ready. If that's what you need, you're not ready. Like if you still need to, I still gotta have that one last night. You are not ready. Just like that should be out of your system by then. If whatever happens at bachelor parties, I don't know. I've never been to one.
But that's what I'm saying. It depends on what the bachelor party is. Obviously, most times with men, it's like getting strippers and having like one free night. Then no, yeah, you should definitely be past that. But if you're like doing other things, then yeah, have a party.
Yeah, no doubt. And even if when you say like, does the guy turn it up? I think the guy's married friends come to the bachelor. All right, I said too much. I think that's really what's going on here. But what happens at that party? That's what I wonder. At first, they said it was something about the prenup.
Right. But then they came back and said that it wasn't.
She debunked that.
Mhm.
She said it had nothing to do with the prenup. As if it did, she was gonna come out and say, "Y'all got me."
Right.
So I don't know what's real, what's not. I don't think it was one thing that happened at the party. It must have been brewing, right? It's usually not one thing that makes one walk away. I just wonder what it was for him if he was the one that walked away, that said, I know this is going to come with bad press. I know this is not great for the kids. I know this is going, you know what I mean? But I can't do it. And if she walked away, what made her feel like $300 million, quarterback of the Cowboys, don't care. I'm out.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was. I'm more concerned with what this means for next season.
Okay.
Because we just signed Pickens to an extended deal. He has great weapons now. I need this man to be focused, Nate.
Okay.
He got to get one of these rings. I'm more concerned with the one on the field.
Gotcha.
Hey, Foxy, how are you? That's Foxy. No, do your thing. She roams freely. But I do know this. No one's your friends. Because when that email went out to say that they had to cancel the wedding after the news had already broke, TMZ had that, I think, before everybody who was invited to the wedding got it. One of their friends got it and went directly to TMZ. And obviously, this is somebody you invited to your wedding, someone you thought was close enough to invite to the wedding and to make sure that they got the cancellation email. And the first thing they did was go to TMZ. People are not your friends.
Do you get paid for stuff like that?
Yeah, they'll pay you.
But it can't be a lot. Like how much?
Depends on the news.
What do
Yeah,
you
I think it's breaking news. They probably give you like 20,000,
Right.
10,000.
Or something like that. Yeah, they probably give 10, 15, 20,000.
It depends on how like tight they try to keep it, I think, you know.
I've spoken to a lot of people in the industry who will tell you, like, that's how the news always gets out. The news that you truly don't want out always gets out from you trusting somebody and telling somebody who you once thought was like your people, and they the first ones to go in. Some people do it for free.
Well, I thought that's what it was. It was just like if you're trying to blab your mouth, you just send information. Because I feel like for some people, what is that? Like, you know how you have a secret or you have something like you win the lottery, people win the lottery, and it's like, I got to tell somebody. I don't want to tell everyone, but I got to tell someone. Or, just like gossip. I think that's how some people feel if they're probably doing it for free about breaking news.
Nah, for sure. A lot of people just want to be heard. They want that moment. And some friends should be listening to this thinking, damn, I didn't know I could have got 10,000 for it. Yes. Yes, like you ruined the friendship for free. I certainly have friends who have done that. Speaking of friends, Lamar Odom. You familiar with who Lamar Odom is?
Yeah.
So for those who may not be familiar, he's a retired NBA basketball player, NBA great really, who played with the likes of Kobe Bryant. And I guess he became even more popular after his basketball career for the Kardashians and cocaine.
That's how I know him.
Right. and for shitting himself in the bed on a reality show.
I don't remember that episode.
He probably doesn't either.
Oh.
But yeah, that happened. And now he's in the news again because he told someone on this interview that Kobe Bryant came back to him in a dream and delivered a message.
And he just stopped. And he looked back at me, he said, hello. The afterlife is not what people make it up to be. And then I woke up shortly after that. And it just made me think, like, what is he trying to say? Like, could be he missed everybody, It can mean a multitude of things. Maybe he's still traveling, to wherever he has to go or have to get. I don't know what it meant. But I just take it as like, live your best life now.
Nate, I don't know what kind of drugs Lamar Odom is currently partaking in, allegedly. I don't know if he has that same bag that Dwight Howard's wife had in that video. Did you see that bag? Okay. But someone once told me that spirits have to travel very far in order to deliver a message. And I don't want to call Lamar a liar. I wasn't there. But in what world did Kobe travel that damn far? And you mean to tell me he didn't go see his wife? He ain't go see the kids? He ain't even go see Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
He went and saw Lamar Odom.
Mm-hmm.
That was his first stop. Lamar Odom. That's what Kobe ain't say none of that.
Well, you never know, because if Lamar can see him, then that's the person he's going to go to.
Everybody can't see him?
No. I've had people come to me. Did I tell you about the time I went on a date and the girl's grandma came to visit me?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Please share.
So, yeah, we went on a date. We went to some bar and we hung out. Conversation was great. We were there for hours. And she told me to come back to her house because we were going to go to another stop. So we went to her house. Her house was owned by her grandma, but when she passed, she inherited it. So we go in and she's giving me a tour of the house, and we go upstairs like to this attic. Damn it. Every time I tell the story, I realize it's actually longer than what it should be. Anyway, so I have to go back a few years.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to go see a psychic for my birthday. It was my first time going to a psychic. The psychic told me, hey, you have gifts. You can communicate. You can see things, talk to spirits. I was like, yeah, I know, because I see them. And she said something about like being able to turn my light on and off. And that's how you're able to like block them and, all that stuff. So that they can't communicate to you when you don't want them to. But she was like, you're very powerful. You're very strong. So you need to learn how to use it. And I was like, yeah. Okay. So that night I went to bed, and it was maybe like 3:00 in the morning. I felt myself like rising. Like I felt like I was rising. That's the only way I can explain it. So it woke me up out of my dream. And as I'm waking, I feel 3 spirits. Like I can see them, I can feel them, and they're there. And as I'm waking up, they're like, she's getting up. Like I can feel them like trying to like get each other's attention, because it's like, she's waking up. It's working. And then this sounds so crazy. I yelled out and I was like, no, leave me alone. I woke up. I turned the lights on and everything. I opened the blinds. I was like, no, whatever was going on with that, didn't want any parts of it.
Right.
So after that, I could not see spirits anymore. Like I couldn't see them. I couldn't hear thoughts. I couldn't feel things. Like it just stopped.
Mm.
And after a while, I kind of missed it. But I was like, maybe they were trying to send me a message or try to help me use my gift. But because I said no, I rejected them. They were like, F it. Like, she's not our light. So anyway, back to the date. Go to the date. She takes me up to the attic, and I'm starting to feel like tingles. And that's when I know that I'm about to experience like a spirit. Like my body just kind of feels like it's floating.
Damn.
And
normally that just mean I took some pre-workout.
So she's showing me like different things that used to belong to her grandma, what she inherited, all those things. And I tell her, I'm like, I think that your grandma is here. I kept seeing like a picture of a woman, like it was almost like she was dancing, but she had curly hair. I asked her, I was like, do you have any pictures of your grandma? Because I see a woman, like I need to, is she blonde? Like, does she have curly hair? And she was like, I'll show you a picture. She showed me a picture, but it wasn't the person I was seeing. And I told her, I was like, her hair looks like it's been curled. It's not naturally curly. And she's happy. And she showed me a picture of her aunt. And the picture that she showed me was exactly the picture that I saw. I was like, that's her. And I was like, but what does this have to do with your grandma? Like, I know that that's her daughter, but I don't understand why she's showing me your aunt. And she was like, oh, because my aunt was her caregiver before she passed. She was there with her when she took her last breath. She was holding her. And as soon as she said that, the spirit, her grandma, said thank you. And then she was gone. So basically what she wanted, she came to me to tell her granddaughter, to tell her aunt, thank you for everything. That's all she wanted to say. And then she was gone.
They didn't think it would have just been like
Yes, it would have
cheaper
been
Uber fee to just go directly to the
It
aunt.
would have been easier, but the aunt may not have the gift. She may have tried, but not everyone.
That's how this works.
Yeah, that's how it works.
You got to have the gift to see the spirit. Everybody
Yes.
can't see the spirit.
Right.
Is cocaine like a prerequisite to
you
help?
Know have you ever heard of the Long Island? What is it? The
Iced
Long
tea?
Island. I think it's like the Long Island Medium or something like that. The Long Island. She's got like big.
No,
White, you don't know who I'm talking
I
about?
had no idea. Do you?
No.
Really? Huh. Okay. Yeah. She would walk around. It was a reality show. She would walk around, and then if a spirit called to her, she would go to that person, and she's like, "Hey, someone's here to see you. I want to deliver this message." And then she would do like a whole reading for them. And that was like the premise of her show. But yeah, some people can actually communicate with spirits. And those are the ones who obviously are contacted because the spirits know that they can get a message through.
I don't know why I feel this way. I don't have enough information to challenge you on this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just as disappointed as I was when Bam Adebayo broke Kobe Bryant's 81 points record
Mm-hmm.
last week in finding out that Lamar Odom is the median to deliver Kobe Bryant's message to the world. Like, it's the same feeling of this. Of all the people, this can't be like, why is the median not like, I don't know, Kevin Durant or somebody? Like, it's something that just makes a little more sense. I know Jason Tatum is pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's a Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think he was just high.
Or maybe it was just a dream. Maybe it was just a dream.
No, he was awake.
Okay.
He was he was wide awake. That's what I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, Bobby Brown was humping around with Ghost. This was the thing. Y'all don't remember this?
No.
Bobby Brown said he's been freaky with Ghost before. What do Bobby Brown and Lamar Odom have in common?
Coke.
You guessed it. You said it, not me. I'm just saying. Or maybe he knows. Would you pay Lamar Odom for a reading?
No.
I didn't think so.
Well, I don't think he's a medium. I think that he was dreaming. He did say. He said he was sleeping and he woke up. And
That's what they all say when they on they on Dwight.
Okay.
How ironic is it when you on Dwight? All right. Somebody get it. Don't worry about it. Note of the week. I just want to send a tip of the hat to all of the fathers out there who had that moment of realizing that your son is not an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
This has happened to a lot of fathers. And I am not a father, so I never thought about this moment. But in listening to my barber earlier today, he's like the third friend to tell me about that moment when you look at your son and you like, damn. All right. I guess. You know what I mean? So he said he took his son out to play soccer. They're really young, right? They're at that age where it's just cute to be out there trying to kick something. It's messy. It's not messy, if you know what I mean. And he said his son is just trash. He's called it what it is. Like, his son ain't, but he'd be excited to go. Every weekend, he knows that he's going. He don't eat breakfast or anything. He put his cleats on, and he just look at his cleats, just step in the dirt and make holes, and he's excited. But he said the moment he knew was when all of the kids was on the soccer field getting busy, and then they started playing the music, and he looked over, and his son was by the speaker just dancing, not giving a damn about what was going on the field. And he said they put the field next to like a park. So there's swing sets and slides out there. Them kids ain't give a damn about no soccer ball. But that was his moment as a father of like, yo, when you look at your son and it just hits you like, all right, I guess I got to pay for his college education.
Well,
So
he could have a career in doing something else.
yeah, of course.
He could be a DJ. He was dancing.
Yeah, true. And he could have a career doing a lot of other amazing things. Sports is obviously not the only way to have a great career, but I do think it's a natural thing for a man to think like you're going to teach your son how to shoot, you're going to teach him how to throw a football, hit a baseball, whatever the case, and then it's dance recitals. So I hope your two-step is still dust off your two-step, if you know what I mean. Before we get out of here, I'm going to leave y'all with a quote that my grandmother sent me, and I thought it was powerful, and maybe someone needs to hear it. I sat with my anger long enough until she told me her real name is grief. Sometimes you think you're angry, and you're really grieving. You ever think about that?
No. Because I feel like I know when I'm grieving, I don't know if I even felt that in a while. I don't know the last time I felt like I was grieving.
There are times when I feel empty. I think those are the times when I feel grief. Almost like, what is it all for?
Mm-hmm.
You just lose the people you love. Like what really happens? But I would definitely say I'm at a point in my life when it's pivotal. It's pivotal. And in those moments when you do feel empty, not motivated, not inspired, I think those are the most important moments in your life, right? Like everybody does well when they feel like it, when you're inspired to do it, and when you're motivated to do it. We all shine in those moments. But the people who really take their lives to the next level, if that's what you're interested in doing, are the people who do it on the days they don't feel like it. The people who do it tired, who do it exhausted. And I've had to do it tired. For the past few months of my life, I've had to do it through storms. I've had to do it through people beating me down. I've had to do it through, you really name it. I've had to do it through it. And it doesn't get easier per se, but I do think you become more inspired and more motivated the more that you are able to turn the corner when things are trying to stop you. Because eventually you become comfortable being uncomfortable, and that's when you become unstoppable.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we all should be pushing for. And that's all I got. Yeah. Anything else? Anything I missed? Any last words?
Nope.
All right. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of In the Moment. We appreciate having you. As always, next week, bitches.
You ever send someone your all just to get nothing in return? See, fire, it's always gonna be a liar. It'll take you higher, eventually you gon' burn. Gotta learn, one day it'll touch you. If it's confessions, I ain't far from Usher. Got it bad, mind full of heart. Of all the pictures of what they did to my heart, tore that shit apart, broke me into pieces. I found my peace and then it set me apart. Now I'm different, I'm talking different levels. Needing bigger shovels, I'm digging up bigger devils. It's a moment, I'm trying to save it. Trying to stop looking for love from who never gave it. Fuck it, I guess it's what you wanted. We'll be 50 before you keep it 100. I'm 95 high speed, headed southeast. Maybe I should move slower. I've been burning through the trees, searching for relief. What it like to be sober? I've been out of reach, difficult to see. I'm trying to get closer. What is gonna be? Somebody help me breathe. I need a little closure.